Corinthians 8:11 through 13. And through thy knowledge shall the weak brothers perish. Overscrupulous brothers, by what you call your knowledge. He is ruined, this weak man ruined by your enlightened mind. Surely you would not want your superior knowledge to bring spiritual disaster to a weaker brother, for whom Christ died, for whose sake Christ died. So what it's saying is, yes, we may have a greater understanding of this, but because it's not essential, let's not hold it to them, because they may fall away because of this. They may stumble because of this. Yeah, this isn't an issue for us, but because it's an issue for them, it's hard for them and could cause them to fall away. We're not to do that. We're not to be a stumbling block, but use what we know to encourage and uplift and point others to Christ. The weaker brethren, younger brethren, those. But when ye sin against the brethren, by sinning in this way against the brotherhood, but when you sin against your fellow Christian in this way, and wound their conscience, damage the weak conscience of your brethren by injuring their doubtful conscience, and in ever and again wounding their weakened conscience, you sin against Christ. You really sin against Christ himself. So what it's saying is, if you become a stumbling block, if you cause them sin, it's not just a sin against your brother, because they're joined to Christ, it's a sin against Christ as well. Wherefore, if meat make my brother to offend, eating meat offered to idols is going to make my brother sin. So if food makes my fellow Christian sin, I will eat no flesh while the world standeth. I will abstain from flesh meat. I'll never eat meat again. In no wise will I eat flesh unto the age that abideth, lest I make my brother to offend, rather than be the occasion of my brother's sin. I don't want to give him a reason for sinning. Yeah, too many times we do not have this attitude. Too many times, well, if he's got a problem with that, then instead of thinking, well, maybe he does. Why would we want him to stumble? Because applying this to other areas. Okay, why has he got a problem? What's his problem? Well, sometimes maybe instead of doing that, how can we be an influence where he doesn't have a problem? Too many times we're self-focused that we miss focusing on God to help others. What if something simple we do and we stop doing it will be a testimony to where someone will come to faith? Because for Paul, that's a real life situation by eating meat. It could keep people from the faith. Why would we want to do that? Why would we want to justify something simple that we could cut out when it costs somebody their soul? Because they stumbled because of it.